Assalamu alaikum my dear students. Welcome back again with another English grammar lecture. I am your teacher Ms. Jazba Khurram from the Smart School Sir Syed Ahmad Khan campuses and Gulistan Johar campus. This is your English grammar recorded lesson. The topic that we are going to learn today is more about verb. In previous video we did the working in our textbook. And now today I am going to repeat along again what we have discussed in that video, and we will do some grammar copy work. So let's just move on. Now let me start with the kind of explanation and review from which previous lesson we have learned. Now what are verbs? A verb is a kind of a word, means part of a speech that tells us about an action or a state. It is the main part of a sentence. Now you must be wondering that what is part of a speech? What part of a speech is? Part of a speech, there are at least 8 parts of a speech that we have done in our reinforcement classes as well. I have explained it to you, and one of them is verb. So what is a verb? Verb is a kind of word that tells us about an action or a state. It is the main part of the sentence. Like, what are we doing, why are we doing, how we are doing. It tells us more that what are our actions. Like I'm talking, so that is kind of an action too. So that's what it is all about. Verb is a kind of a verb that tells us about a state or an action. For example, play. You are playing, you are doing some action, you are in action. Read, eat. So these are examples of verbs. Like you can see over here that a baby is crying, means he is doing some actions. So he is crying, it is a verb. The baby is crying. What is baby doing? The baby is crying. So it is a action. Similarly over here, the children are playing. What are they doing? What is their action? Their action is that they are playing. So their action is playing. The children are playing. Eating. What is this person doing in this? He is eating. What is he doing? His action is he is eating. So this is what it's all about. Now look at this. These are the pictures that we have discussed in our previous lesson as well. That what is donkey doing? Sit. It's an action. Sleep, cut, do. A lot of you must be confused that why do is here, that he is doing something, like wo kuch kar raha hai. So do is also a, like he is doing the work, kind of he is counting the bees and writing it down, so he is doing. So do is also a verb, it is also an action. Sweep, swim, speak, stand, draw, drive, take, write. These are some of the examples of verb that you can see in these pictures. Now I am asking you all to take out your English grammar copy. Hurry up, take it out from your bag. I'm waiting for you all. And make sure that you should sharp your pencil, your blue color pencil, while you start this work. And I hope you must have taken out your English grammar copy up to now. So sharp your pencil, your blue color pencil, and be ready for some grammar copy work. As you all know, we start our work from making an index. You can see we have done this much work up till now in our grammar copy, but that today's work that we are going to do is definition of verb. Write down serial number 6, today's date, that is 1/9/2020, today's date, and definition of verb. What we are going to do is we are going to write the definition of verb and kind of do a little exercise on it as well. Okay, now before definition of verb, we have done a creative writing as well. So your creative writing index should be mentioned as well, because that was kind of your work to do, and in maintenance of index is very important for you all. Now what is the definition of verb? You will write definition of verb, topic definition, verb. You will write date over here and CW over here. So what is the definition of a verb is? A verb is a word used to describe an action. Verb एक ऐसा word है जिसको हम use करते हैं action के लिए. Like for example, play, write, sleep. These are kind of simple examples, but in future or in other slides we learn about how we will use verb in past, present and future tenses as well. You can pause this video and write the definition. I am moving on to the next one. Underline the verbs. Now you can see over here that I have written down some questions, sentences over here. You can just complete this word. You can write this question right under the definition of the verb as well. No need to do it on the new page. Question number 1. Ali is playing football. So what is he doing? He is doing something that is action. So what is the action in this sentence? Playing. So what we are going to do? We will underline playing. So Ali is playing football. You all know the rule. You have to underline playing with blue color pencil. Number 2. I have done something terrible. I have done something terrible. So what is the verb in this sentence? Is done. That I have done something terrible. So means done is the verb in this sentence. You should not disturb a sleeping dog. You should not disturb a sleeping dog. So what's the verb in this sentence is sleeping. So the dog was sleeping. He was doing the action of sleeping. So that was his action. Number 4. Sarah loves to eat pizza. Sarah loves to eat pizza. So what does Sarah loves is to eat. Eat. वो खाती है. She loves to eat pizza. So eat is the verb over here. Now the next one, number 5. My mother cooks delicious food. My mother cooks delicious food. What does my mother do? She cooks. She cooks. So cook is a verb. We will underline it with blue color pencil. Now you can complete this video by pausing this video. I am moving on to the next one. This was all the grammar copy work for today now. Now open your workbook page number 9 and along with that open page number 15 of your textbook as well. In this we are going to solve the exercise of the chapter The Wooden Bowl and the topic of grammar is verb. Now we have to first sort out the 3 forms of the verb. One is past tense, other is present and third one is future. Past tense is which has happened before, present that is happening now and future that will happen next. So the question is, here are 4 passages from the story. Some of the verbs are missing. Can you put them in the correct places? You will have to change the form of the verb first. Number 1. One day during the evening meal, the old man dashed his plate on the floor. So what he did do? One day means we are talking about the thing that has happened before. So what do we do when we think about that thing has happened before? That means it is in past tense. And for past tense we use the second form of the verb. We just simply add ed at the end of the simple verb. So the grandfather, the old man, dropped his plate on the floor. Crash. It dashed into 100 tiny pieces. Smashed. It smashed into 100 tiny pieces. And the food dashed all over the place. What's the second form of fall is? Fell. Very good. Good job, guys. Now number B. Open page number 16. This is on the page number 16 paragraph. Tekla and Manfred dash a little worried. They dash out on the street. But Wilhelm dash. So let's just think that they are already talking about in the past tense. As you can see, a little worried. Ed in it, so means they are talking about something that has happened in past. So Tekla and Manfred dash a little worried. They became a little worried. The second form of become is became. They dashed out on the street. They looked out on the street. Now, but Wilhelm dash not there. But Wilhelm is not there? No. Is used in present tense. So what's the verb that is used in past tense is was. So the Wilhelm was not there. Then they dash a light on in the workshop. Then they saw a light on the workshop. They dash to look. They go to look. No, it does not sound good. So what the second form of the go is? They went to look on the for Wilhelm. So this is page number 9. Question number 1's A and B part. Now let's just move to the part. They dash into the workshop. They stepped into the workshop and dashed their son and found their son. Dash on the floor. Their son sitting on the floor. They found their son sitting on the floor. He dashed a small block of wood. He was cutting a small block of wood and dashed as hard as he could. Working as hard as he could. Now you can see that in the first two part was that they are telling how they stepped into the workshop and found their son sitting on the floor. He was cutting a small block of wood and working as hard as he could. So this was another paragraph from your book. Now let's just move to the next one. Number D. Dash dinner is ready. What will come here is say, put, go, come, sit and ask. Yes, come. So come, dinner is ready. Dash Tekla softly. Said Tekla softly. And she dashed her arms around her son and she put her arms around her son. This is happening in the past. Present. Around her son and the three of them dashed back to the house. Went to the house. फिर वो तीनों घर चले गए थे. Now this was in the past. After this, Tekla and Manfred always dashed the old man. Asked the old man, the grandfather, to dash with them at the table, to sit with them on the table. So these were the exercises that you have to do in your English grammar copy and English workbook. This is all your work of today that you are going to do. You can open your textbook and get a little help from it as well. This was all of your work till then. I'm your teacher signing off from this recorded session. Take care of yourself all. Allah Hafiz.